we're going to go ahead and get started. We have the St. Edward's Hilltoppers. 7-2 win over Oklahoma Christian to advance to the championship game on Saturday. We have head coach Rob Penders, starting pitcher Colin Sherrod, and outfielder Gable Whitaker. Coach, you can start us off with a couple comments.
Yeah, obviously it was nice to get on the board first. Anytime you're in one of these games, it kind of takes the pressure off. But they clawed back and came right back and got a run, so it was tied up. And we put a couple things together in the fourth and fifth, which helped out, and that's what our offense does. And when we're clicking like we are a little bit right now, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we can hit you and hit you sometimes and outslug you other times, and we did a little bit of both today again. So it was fun to watch. And when Colin's going on the bump like he was, got into a groove a little bit. Our guys know we don't need a whole lot, so it's always nice to get a little cushion like we did.
First question is for you, Colin. First two innings, kind of out of the zone a little bit, but you kind of settled in there. Third, fourth, and fifth, had 8 Ks out of the 9 outs. Talk about what changed from the first two innings to the next 3.
I just made a mechanical adjustment. I was flying up, and so just trying to stay closed, and that pretty much solved everything for me on that one.
Colin, also for you, you missed a fair chunk of the season with injury. You've been back for a few games now, I think 3 weekends, right?
Yeah.
Just talk about how it's been for you getting back into the swing of a season after being out for such a long period of time.
We've just been slowly working me back in. I threw 2 innings against OPSU, and then I threw 5 in a start just to keep me from going straight out there and throwing all out. And then last weekend I was finally free to do pretty much all types of pitching. Then this last one was great.
Gable's question is for you. 1-1 ball game, 4th inning. You lead off the 4th with a single, and then you still second, end up scoring the tie-breaking run at the time. Talk about what that meant for the team to break the tie.
Well, yeah, it was a 1-1 game, so the momentum could go either way. And so to start off the inning with a hit and then to score runs that inning, it was huge for the team and gave us the momentum, I'd say, for the rest of the game.
Now, what about in the 9th inning, that insurance run, if you will? Were you sitting dead red fastball?
Yeah,
now?
Yeah, I was just sitting fastball, righty reliever, and I got that pitch.
Coach,
go ahead.
Coach Penders, talk about how big it was. You mentioned how good Colin's performance was today, but after yesterday having to use so many pitchers, talk about how big it was to get such a deep outing from him, and then just be able to use your bullpen in kind of a regular rotation heading into tomorrow's championship game.
It was obviously huge. I mean, the thing is that those guys, even though we used a ton of them, we didn't out-pitch any of them, really. I mean, when you get into one of those games in a tournament, you want to keep the pitch count low, and for most of them we did. Bose was probably about the only one that really crept up on there that we didn't want, and we could have used him in a pinch today if we needed to, but as you saw, we got to use Vinny again, and we got to use Hatch again, and both those guys did their jobs, and Cam was outstanding tonight. Colin, has done this for 4 years, and we kind of take it for granted a lot of times, and we shouldn't, obviously, because of the performances that he's given us. But we felt fully confident that he was going to give us a good start today, and that's exactly what he did. And if he was sharper early on, then he probably could have gone a little bit longer and probably wanted to. But it was hot out there, and he gave us everything that he had, and we saw he was gassed there, and Vinny came in and got us out of that inning, and then it was Cam's game from there on out. So our pitching, like I said, all year it's been wonderful to watch. The hitting has been the thing early on that was a little bit slower out of the gates than we wanted, but now as you see it's clicking the way that we always thought it could, and when we do that, it's just no time to rest. Like I was telling the guys after the game, that nobody wants to pitch to the next guy if everybody's doing their job, and that's what we have when Gable has the day that he had, and guys behind him have the day that they have. And JD really got it going with an awesome at-bat, opposite field home run where he worked and count. And when we have guys doing those things, it's just tough to pitch to our lineup.
Coach, last 19 games, you're 18-1 offensively on a
Thanks
tear.
for the jinx.
You got the loss in there, so. Double-digit hits in 18 of those 19 games. What's the recipe for success?
It's just like I said, it's just one guy passing it to the next guy, and it's just wearing down the opposition. And it's just, when we can do that, it's just so tough. It wears you out. I mean, if Colin's pitching against a great hitting team and they're doing that to him, it just demoralizes a pitching staff, demoralizes a team. And when our guys are doing it, and all of us in the lineup have the ability to do it. It's just difficult for a pitcher. It's mentally grinding, and anytime you can win the mental game in this game of baseball, you've got an edge and you've got a leg up on your opposition. And you know, in the last 19 games, we've finally done that. You know, we've really been trying to put that together all year, and it was that one weekend, probably last time we saw Lubbock, where it was like, guys, we need to get this in gear now, and it needs to get going now. There's no turning around, there's no waiting. This has to happen now. I mean, at that time, we were fearful we weren't even going to get here, you know, and I remember telling the guys that, like, let's go, it's time. It's no more waiting, and you guys have got 20 seniors on this team. We don't want regrets when this is done. We need to kick it into gear. And they did. We went to Kingsville that week, and you know, and our offense just started clicking. And from then on, it's been there every game, I think, except one.
So, what's the key to tomorrow's game, going 3-0 in this tournament?
Let's figure out who we're playing first. But you know, obviously, that depends on the matchups. But Cam has had success against both teams, so you know, we look forward to him being on the bump and having that again, another senior that we know we're going to get a good outing for him, and a competitor on top of it that's going to get after it. And, you know, the good thing is that you hope that they have to go through more pitchers than we have, and you know, that's the advantage of winning. So if we can capitalize on that and keep the weather and rain out of here, then hopefully we can wrap the thing up tomorrow. But there's no guarantees in this, and that's why you have to go play the game. So we're looking forward to just being here for tomorrow right now.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.